Good morning to all of you. Ever come by or drive by where they're building bridges or they're building road, construction, buildings, right? Look what you see here. Right now in Florida, we have a lot of this. They're expanding the roads. A lot of people, every day we have 20,000 people moving here. So I always get a kick out of and stop to reflect on the amount of money that the cement, all of the cat equipment, trucks, lifts, you name it, hundreds and thousands, millions, and even the Howard Franklin Bridge, billion, close to $1 billion. You know, all this money dumped into building something, keyword, building something that will last for a very long time. You got to think of the material of the cement that can withstand salt water, corrosion resistant materials. All right, now back to Buddhism. What does this have to do with Buddhism? You see, the Buddha taught about laying down the foundations for your house being your mind. And the Buddha talks a lot about patching up our roofs so that water cannot leak through, seep in to our house. That would not be good. And of course, philosophically, it means the greed, anger, and ignorance of the world, the things that we pick up from the world that could seep into our house, our mind, infiltrate our mind. Okay, so what does this have to do with the building thing? Well, a lot of people spend money on entertainment. Netflix, Disney Channel, ESPN, whatever. And Amazon Prime. Okay. They look at all of you all. Sit and reflect. Look at the amount of money you all have dumped into your own entertainment. Look at the amount of money that you have dumped into shopping this holiday. Entertainment, holiday, perfume, cologne, etc. Clothes. My question for all of you is, how much have you invested within your spiritual path? And a lot of people dump money on drugs, shrooms, LSDs in order to get this enlightenment, so they think. They have been bought into all the articles and all of the other reviews that they've seen online. In Buddhism, we don't do that. In Buddhism, we do not touch intoxicating substances. We build our foundation based on the methodology that the Buddha left us 2,566 years ago. In Buddhism, we go through the pain, not run away from it, head on. The addiction, the trauma, the abuse, whatever it is within our past, the good, the bad, and the ugly, we stop and we take a look at it. And we start all over again. Starting from scratch, just like the scenery that you see out here, starting from scratch. Bring a bunch of cement over, bring a bunch of metal pipes and poles over, start from scratch. We will start from scratch and start the blueprint all over again. The blueprint of your life is what I call it. Doing inner work, looking at the links of influence. How do we get here? How did you get here? Where are we at today, right now? Where do you want to go, and who do you want to go with? You can go by yourself if you like. You can go with someone else. That's something on your mind. People are constantly looking for love and companionship. But this video is made so that you all reconsider your investment, the necessary lifetime investment for your life, for the quality of your life, your true inner peace, happiness, and liberation. You got to think, when are you going to be tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired of waking up anxious, waking up depressed, waking up sad, waking up lonely? And when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired of that, and you want to change and do something about it, that's when you call me. That's when you email me, right? And you say, Venerable Chidao, you know that video that you made while you're wearing orange out there with the cat machines and about building the foundations for our home, for our mind? Yeah, I'm really serious about my suffering, and I want to end it one last time. I'm tired of running around. I'm tired of all of this mess and crap. And this is where we start. And I am not going to tell you all, not going to promise that it is going to be a quick fix, because it is not a one-size-fits-all. The Buddha left me 84,000 teachings. It is up to me to meet the student where they're at. Come as you are, I will meet you where you're at. Based upon the degree and intensity of your suffering, of your addiction, trauma, and abuse, I will properly select some of the 84,000 teachings, and we're going to start from there. For me personally, my journey lasted a few years before I got better and in a position to help other people through the pain. For you, some people might take months, some people might take years, but it depends on how dusty your eyes are and how you have been conditioned, the causes and conditions that have led to where you are today in your life. But it has to start somewhere, because I have counseled many people 70 years old hanging on to anger for 50 years. Just think about that. It's like carrying that thing right there on your shoulder, on your chest, for 50 years of anger. Yeah, let that sit for a moment. Why don't you hold a jar of water right now? Right now, just stick your hand out, your arm out, and let it go past 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Nonetheless, hanging on to all these psychological weights that weighs us down, put more lines on our faces, affect our home, work, school balance, our relationship with people, make us irritable. Okay. And so some thoughts for reflection. I started my journey early, thank goodness. That's why I'm able to progress fast and do what needs to be done, study what needs to be studied, and practice what needs to be practiced, and help those who need to be helped. And hopefully you all can do that for you, first and foremost, and then your family, your group, your community, your state. We have a lot of work to be done. You need to live a victorious life. You came, you conquered, and subsequently you left. But you left an impression, a legacy that the next generation can look up to, be inspired by, pick up, and move forward with where we're at with our nation. But change starts now, starts within, individually, with you. And I'm more than happy to walk this path with you, but you have to invest in your future. You gotta want it. I can't make you. I can lead you to the water, lead the horse to the water, and the horse gotta want to drink it. I can't do the work for you. But know that you have a good, qualifying, authentic, and experienced young teacher that will help you through this process. And together we will make progress together in this very hectic world, but it's got to be done. May you all be well, be happy, be free, and always be healthy. Any one of you can reach out to me at the number 1 Vietnamese interpreter at gmail.com, the number 1 Vietnamese interpreter at gmail.com, or you can visit my link tree, Chi Dao Monk Linktree. Take care.